right, here we go, guys. Is it over? Is it over? Well, let's see. Is it over? Well, let's see. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango, a bingo, and a bango. Hopefully, y'all can hear me good or well. I do thank you guys for being here. This is Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We make trading just a little bit easier because trading is only as complicated as you make it. It truly is. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Right now, let's go ahead and look at the crypto bubbles. I do like looking at the crypto bubbles. And let's go ahead and look, see what we have on the daily time frame. Red, not looking good. We have Ray down 24.9% on the daily. If you like Ray, I would strongly recommend you get this coin. Not financial advice, of course, but I love Ray. I love Jupiter. These are the top 2 dexes on Solana. I also love, so let's talk about dexes. Ray, Jupiter. We have, let's see here. What other one? We have, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Trying to look for it because I can't remember the name right now. It is, oh man, I can't think of the name. Joe, why did you bring it up then? Jupiter, Radium, Hype. Man, I'm trying to dig through that. Hype, Hyper Network, or Hyperliquid. I love Hype as well. And then, of course, on the base ecosystem, Aerodrome Finance. Like if I had to do dexes, Radium, Jupiter, Hype for Hyperliquid, and then Aerodrome Finance. There you go, you're set. That is for that. Let's go, of course, not financial advice. Let's go for the crypto bubbles on the hourly time frame. We have Berta up 3.2%. We're seeing Berta a lot lately. We have HBAR. We were just talking about HBAR on Crypto Coin Mindsets channel. And we just came from over there. If you're not familiar with that channel, I strongly recommend everybody subscribe to that channel. It's a really great channel. I'm there every Monday at 11 a.m. breaking down Bitcoin, breaking down some other charts that we may have, talking about the economy, talking about just what's going on in crypto in general. PCM, Crypto Coin Mindset, dude is extremely smart when it comes to all this stuff that we're looking at. And this stuff, it really does affect the markets. So you have to be aware. First, I was only in the charts. That's all I would look at. I'm going to look at the chat in just a second, but I was only in the charts. And then I would look at fundamental analysis. And then as I'm evolving as a trader, now I'm looking at the economy. What is, the PPI? What is the CPI? Like, how do they affect the markets? What inflation? Now we have, the Trumpster trying to go to the Fort Knox to see if the gold's there. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This could potentially make or break the market. And you have to just be aware of it. Have your alerts, have your stop losses, make sure you're doing your levels, and make sure that the levels are key levels. Please do not put levels. And I see this too on people's charts. Like their levels are like 3 to 4% apart. And there's like 30 or 40 of them, right? It's like, I can't enter that trade because I'm entering right underneath resistance. And that's one of my rules. Don't enter under resistance. Not right now anyway. All right. Let's see here. Let's see who was first. What? We got Dylan. Dylan was first. Appreciate you, Dylan. Yes, Dylan was first. Let's see here. We have Crypto Bedell. Crypto Bedell was second. Second place, very close second, is Crypto Bedell. So very good. Very good. And then, of course, next we have, let's see here. We have Sin. Sin, appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. Sin is number 3. Third place. So I do thank you guys very much for that. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. So we got the CCM rate coming in. I love it. So here. Very good. Audio's on. Smashing the like. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, Kate Diggity. Appreciate you, man. Greatly appreciate everybody who's here. We got Jesse. We have CCM. We have Angel. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, guys. See, we got Roman Brave in the house. So if you have any questions, guys, this is your 1 hour of free mentorship. My goal is to make you money. Plain and simple. No other agendas. I want to make you money. Use this as your free hour of mentorship. Ask me questions. Yes, you can ask me charts too, but I love questions. Absolutely love questions. For me, the questions are the gold that you can't find on a website, because the answers I give you is based off experience. Like, I'm giving you my experience out of all this time that I've been trading, not only what works, but especially what doesn't work and why. I love answering the question, why? So I'll just kind of give you all a heads up on that. All right, moving on. So I do thank you for being in here, guys. You guys are the best. Definitely smash the likes, and let's go ahead and continue with the show. Let us look at Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Well, Bitcoin's doing what it normally does. It makes us crazy. Right now it's kind of bouncing, but just going to go over this really quick. We went over this on CCM's channel just a few minutes ago. Crypto coin mindset. We're still in a downtrend. We're in a downtrend until we break this and we go to an uptrend. We do have a high, lower high, lower high, lower high. This was our level. And the reason we picked this, so the question is, like, why'd you pick that one? Why didn't you pick this level for it to break? Because this level is really close to this level. This level is really close to this level. So you don't want the levels really close. You know, we mentioned that earlier. You don't want them 2-3% apart. You want them to where, you know, here's one of the levels, and then here's another level. It's kind of close, but I mean, if nothing else, like, you pick this one way up here. This is the start. So what we need to do is we need to have candle breaks above this, candle closes. Most importantly, we don't care about the wicks. Where does it close on the 4-hour time frame, or even higher? You know, you don't want to be looking for a candle close on a 15-minute time frame. The lower the time frame, the greater the fake outs. I had that question the other day, basically asking, how can you reduce fake outs? Well, first question is, what time frame are you doing? If you're doing a lower time frame, you're going to have a lot of fake outs. If you're doing higher time frames, you'll have fewer. And a lot of people, they'll say, well, you gotta buy the breakout with volume confirmation. That's being regurgitated from a website. I give you true life experience. 1, what time frame are you trading on? 2, was there anything that could potentially cause it to go down? You know, are you right underneath another resistance? Are you looking at a lower time frame, and then if you go to a higher time frame, you'll see wicks? And this is why it's so important to watch my shows every day, because there's sometimes where I'll say, yeah, we enter on a 1 hour, or we'll enter on a 4 hour, or sometimes, oh man, I didn't turn on a 12 hour. Why? And I explain it when I'm in those trades in the moment. It's because the lower time frames, you're going to see that on the higher time frame, they're a wick. So I don't want to be wicked out. I don't want to have a fake out. This is reducing my fake outs by increasing my times. So here it was a fake out. I mean, it's not 100% because we're trading against people, but here I would have entered. I probably would have entered with a higher probability of it coming back down in here, just due to this move. I'd expect it to come down in here, and it didn't. It passed it, and it ended up going here, and then it came down again. And same thing here. Like, our thing is, I like trading this on the 1 hour time frame. I really do. We can see this on the 1 hour time frame. Here's our candle body close. Here was the area that I was really hoping that we're going to get a bounce to come up, break this level, come up here, get rejected, come down, come up again, break the level, start the uptrend. Did that happen? Nope, sure didn't. Instead it came down, instead of bouncing or even trying to bounce, broke through it. Now here's where I was really wanting to see a bounce. I want to see a bounce here. And if we don't get this bounce, I need to see the bounce here. I don't want to go back into this bounce zone number 1. Like this is my other last resort. Sure enough, look what happened. Candle came down, but I mean, it just didn't, like this one shouldn't have even been there. It's like, we don't care about you. Came all the way down to our level and then bounced up. This I was happy to see. Now it's coming up. I just closed out my trade. I was in a long, I entered it, I think like right on here. Low leverage. I don't even know what it was at. The leverage 20. So I'm not doing anything crazy, but just very low leverage. And I close it out right here and on the smaller time frame, just because I can see it kind of rolling over and it created this pivot. So what I want to see is I want to see the break of this. I don't want to see the break of this, but I'm going to close it out and we'll see. We'll see if it comes down, retest this again, it comes up, and the whole thing is just level by level. Right now, man, the market is not, oh my gosh. One thing that really gets me, is people who shove it in your face. That's one thing that really gets me. Let's say, for example, let's say you're in trades and you're down and out. Man, I'm in trades. I'm down 8%, 12%, active trades, 15%, whatever it is. And like, you're like, man. And then you get all these YouTubers or people posting on X. Yeah, man, we killed you. We're doing shorts and we're making money. And you're thinking like, dude, like, I'm happy for you, but like, I thought it was gonna go long, and man, and then you see, yeah, man, like, if you don't know how to trade, suck it, blah, blah, blah. It's like, whoa, calm down, dude. Like, I get it, you're happy, but like, don't talk trash. Instead of, hey guys, if you didn't see this, like, this is what you need to see. You need to see this break of the level, blah, blah, blah. It could have gone this way, but instead it broke this level, and this is where it came down to. And all it is, like, nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows. All we have is probability. And like for me, like, we did a trade, man. I was almost going to tell my group to close it. Solana. I think we're up like 45% or something like that. Man, I just taking too long. Like, I showed y'all here too. Like, we entered here, then our stop loss was up here somewhere. We entered here and then started doing this number, and I was hoping to see if it was gonna get rejected up on my zone, and then sure enough it did. It's like, oh man, thank God. And it started coming down, and then it started coming up again. It's like, why are you coming up? Okay, I get it, come up and then come down. Didn't do it. And then a price was coming up again right here. And this was when all the coins were dumping hard because of the hack. And like this little move, really. And I made a video for my group, I think for the YouTube members as well. I told them, I said, man, this one looks really strong. I mean, I was expecting a much greater dump. And it's coming up. I said, we're moving our stop loss to here. Like, I don't feel comfortable with this coin. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that it's showing all this strength when it should potentially be going down. And then, of course, right after I make the video, bloop, comes down. And then here was the break of this, and I actually have it in the description for the VIP group. Once it breaks this level, the 1 hour candle must close underneath this level. You have 33%. So we're adding to our entry. And then if it breaks up and then comes down, closes under this again, we add. So here, what could have been done, resistance, a break of this level, this is what I always teach, going down and going up. You could have added to your entry right here. There you go. And then now you're in 100%. It's coming down. But we had to wait forever and a day for this one. I was already getting upset with it. Like I literally came really, really close when I was making this video. Guys, just close out your trade. It's taking too long. It's looking strong. You know, we have a high, or we have a low, higher low. Not looking good for a short, and then it rolls over. So I'm glad we stayed in that trade. But here's one we got stopped out on. Like I show you my wins and I show you my losses, guys. Here's one that we got stopped on. This one was a little bit higher risk because we didn't break the level yet, and I knew this. And you know, I said, this is this higher risk, guys. You know, we're entering, I believe it was right here, because we had this nice dump. We were hoping to get this rebound. So we had this nice dump, start coming up. It's like, all right, let's enter here. And we never enter 100%. That's one thing I have to make very clear. We never go 100%. We always go in 50%, 33%, 25%, whatever your risk tolerance is. And this is like prices here. I'm thinking come up here, get rejected here, come down, retrace it here, lower entry. And then once it breaks this level, we add to our entry. And instead, it said, nope, bloop, came down. And now I'm gonna read the chat in just a second, guys. And then now I'm thinking, all right, came down, started to come up. This is looking good. In order for it to maintain, we needed to break this level. We don't want it to break this level, but especially this level. This is our key level. What happens? Comes up a little bit and says, nope, never mind, bloop, and then stopped out. Now, granted, stop was only 5%. Now, we did leverage on this. I forgot what it was. 3, 4, 5, 7, 90x leverage. No, not that high. I forget what the leverage was. But just to let you know, this was a leverage trade. So it's not just 5%. Now, granted, I believe on these, I know I do. I always say you can do a regular trade or you can do leverage trade. Like it really depends on your risk management. And here, you know, even though it's only, let's say half of our entry, we got stopped out. And let's just say we did a 5x. Well, you lost 25% of 50%. So in essence, like 12%. So it's not bad. You know, when you look at it that way, it's not bad. Let's see here. Let me see what I can find on this chat. I do greatly appreciate everybody in the chat. Let me extend this just a little bit more so I can read this up a little bit faster. Okay, there we go. If you're enjoying this, guys, put a +1 in the chat. Put a +1 if you're enjoying the content. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Of course, once you subscribe, you do become my favorite automatically. Give you a heads up. If you become a YouTube member, that is another way for you to become my favorite automatically. All right. So going down the list. Yeah, I'm not sure what I walked into, but all set says, I'm not crying. You're crying. All set. We love you. We love you. All right. Let's see here. Jesse says, strategy notches another 2 billion Bitcoin buy. Man, strategy is just killing it right now. 2 billion. See here, going down the list. Just a sub says, I know what's up. Not Bitcoin. Yep. Very true. Very true. Here. We got Wes in the house. What's up, Wes? What's up, my man? Crypto Badell. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. So let's go ahead and continue with this. But yeah, I mean, you win and you lose. Matter of fact, another loss is this one, Ethereum. You know, we got faked out here, and this is on the higher time frame. Let's go 4 hour. So here we had a fake out. We had a fake out, a fake out, a fake out, a fake out. And then here is looking good, looking promising, looking strong. We entered here, anticipation of a pullback into this zone again and coming up. What happened? It went up a little bit higher, pulled back a little bit, coming up again, looking strong, looking really strong. And I had expected to pull back to about here. And this is a little risky. You know, could it have pulled back to here? Yeah. But I was really trying to like squeeze this, and it's only 3%. So it's not like 40% or whatever it is. And I was really hoping for a bounce here, maybe here. And sure enough, it just like butter. Came down, came all the way down. Now, man, I want to enter this one again. We have a low, wick, low with the wick, buying pressure, higher low, wick, higher low, wick, higher low, wick. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. We have selling pressure, buying pressure. I don't know why my indicators don't come out anymore. I think I did something. What did I do? Where are my indicators? Yeah, I don't want to see those. I don't want to see those. All right. Let's see here. So on the, we're underneath this, of course. Let's go 15-minute time frame. 15-minute, we're breaking above 5-minute. See, all these levels are like so close together. Very risky. The things that I have that are in my favor, it's above the 9 SMA, above my 30. The 9 SMA is starting to come above my 50. This is where I wanted to go. A safer entry is once like in maybe an hour. Once it comes up and it's certain, now everything's above my VWAP. So I have to wait. I want to force it. You gotta wait. Man. Yeah, it's pretty rough. You know, these look good. These look good. I'm not gonna lie. These looked real nice and good, and everything was looking great. Looking Tony the Tiger. And then it just said, nope. I thought for sure it was gonna go. But it's just level by level, guys. Level by level. So again, this was a 5X. So just kind of give you a heads up. I show you my wins and I show you my losses. You know, do I have a group? Sure do. And here I'm extremely transparent. Now, the reason I'm so transparent is because I have nothing to sell you. I have something to offer. If you want to join my group, join it. If you want to learn all this stuff that I'm showing you that really does work, well then watch this channel. And now you may say, well, Joe, like, why would I want to join? You lose. No, I show you the truth. That's what I do. I show you the truth. All these other people that are trying to sell you, they show you all and only the good, so that you could have your greed kick in. Oh man, you're winning all these coins and you're just doing awesome. Let me join your group. And then you realize that they're posting like 20 charts a day. And then it's like, oh, that's how you're posting your winners. You're playing the numbers game. But you don't realize that until you're in the group, then you waste all that money. But yeah, so if you want to join my group, here's the information. Of course, you do get a month free. I give you the exact price to enter. And also we move up the stop loss and everything else. Well, you saw it with the soul. You know, it's like, I don't like it. Did a thought process video, move the stop loss. I was like, we might get stopped out. We do training videos, the whole 9. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. Of course, reach out to me, trade_intuition on Telegram. I'll tell you what we offer. We don't nickel and dime you like everybody else. And what's sad, what's really sad, is they're millionaires already, guys. They're multimillionaires. And I can understand, you know, what they do if they were hungry, if, you know, they need the money to pay bills, everything else. But they're multimillionaires. They want to buy another Rolex. They want to buy another car. So like people that go and reach out to them and like ask them for help, they're like, oh, well, just save up the money to join my group. It's like, dude, just help them, man. But anyway, let's see here. Any coins y'all want me to do, guys? Any coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? Last time we were looking at XRP, And XRP, in my opinion, was looking okay. You know, we had the low here. Joe, it sounds like you changed your tune on XRP. No, I still don't like it. I think it will do well, though. I think it'll go to $3 minimum, $5 easy. Now I'm even thinking $7 is on the table. But $5 for sure. That's what I'm selling. First, I was going to sell at $3. But, I mean, heck, we're already close to $3. This is when the price was like sub a quarter. Like, I'm going to sell mine at $3. Now it's like, I'm going to sell mine at $5. So listen, I don't even know how many I have. I hope I have a lot. I haven't looked in like 3-4 years. I hope I have a lot. Watch, I only have like 4. No. Buy me a burger. Buy me a burger. HNT, definitely. Let's do some HNT, USDT. We're looking at this on MEXC. Helium. So Helium, this one we need to wait for the 12-hour candle to close above 4.494. The reason being is because we have a lot of wicks. Look at these wicks on the 4-hour time frame. We have a lot of wicks. This is how you're gonna get faked out. You will get faked out. There's wicks on the top, wicks on the bottom. Buying pressure and selling pressure. This is the 4-hour time frame. Like whenever I see this on a larger time frame, it screams to me, ooh, gross. Like seeing this on a 4-hour, seeing this on a 30-minute, okay, 15-minute, okay. But when you see this on a 1-hour, that's not good. When you see this on a 4-hour, that's not good. This is telling me that there's very little. This is telling me that 1, market cap is low. 2, now I'm not saying just 1 or 2 wicks. I'm saying like all nothing but wicks. Like throughout this whole thing on the bottom and on the tops. This is telling me 1, low market cap. 2, it's telling me that it's almost like more of a bot type feel. Look at this. There's no 4-hour time frame. This is absolutely gross to me. I don't like seeing this. You know, either go up or go down. Make up your mind. Don't go up and then come down, and then go up and then come down, and then go up and then come down. That's gross. And then we go on an 8-hour. Still blocks. 12-hour, fewer. I mean, there's still a lot of them, but it's fewer. So that's the reason for that. Even on the daily, look at all these wicks. To me, this one just looks gross. Now, granted, I did go on the website today because I believe it was RMT, Retro Mike Tech, said that on HNT, you can get a free plan. I love cheap and I love free. A free plan on the phone. I'm like, hey, that's very interesting. So I went, looked at it, read it for like a few seconds. Hey, who became my favorite? Mike. Mike, you became my favorite. You are now a member. I greatly appreciate you. And Mike is my new favorite. So thank you, Mike. Now, with the membership, with the YouTube family supporter membership, you have access to not only the very cool emojis, but you have access to these videos. The higher tier you go, the more information you get, of course, just makes sense. But you get access to these videos where it says member only videos. These are videos, instead of watching a whole hour, it's very short information that's going to make you money. Not financial advice, but this is also information that I'm putting out to my VIP group that I'm trickling down to the VIP members. I'm to the YouTube members. So to give you a heads up. But congratulations, Mike. You are now my favorite. You did it. You're my favorite. So thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. So this is HNT. You have to wait for the, again, not financial advice. You have to wait for the 12-hour candle to close above 4.494. Could you enter now? Sure. It's just extremely high risk. 1, you have this zone right here that you have to break above, And even if you do go into the zone, what's to say that you don't stay in this zone for a few weeks before breaking up or coming down? Now, normally when we break out of this, hopefully the market will have improved. So as soon as your alert goes off, the alert has to go off first. That's what this is saying. Alert has to go off first. Then look with your eyeballs that the 12-hour candle closed above this level. If so, now you can enter. So very important. You must look with your eyeballs. Let's see here. Mike says, you're awesome, Joe. You're awesome. Right back at you. Retro Mike Tech says, did somebody say my name? Is your middle name awesome as well? I think so. You guys are great. You guys are great. But yes, so definitely look with your eyeballs. Make sure the candle has closed above this level, and then you enter. So what does this do? One, it reduces the amount of time you're waiting for gains. Because when this alert goes off, you see that, oh, we're up here already. And by that time, more than likely, we're doing this. And you're making money much faster than entering right now. Now, granted, depending on who you watch, depends on what they might say. And the beautiful part about watching different people is you get different ways of trading. And then what you can do is you can try this one, your own style, and then see what works, kind of mix and match. And then you have your own style. So I can't stress that enough. Do not only watch one person. Like if I'm the only one you watch, I recommend Piper Academy Network. There they have 5 different shows, and you get a variety of traders. You get a variety of thought process. So to me, that's like the biggest thing you can do is watch other people. Now you have to be careful though, because there are some people that have YouTube channels that are very popular that don't teach the right stuff. And they actually teach you stuff on how to get wrecked. Now, if you have any questions with how others are teaching and trading, what you could do is put it in the chat. Hey, Joe, I saw so-and-so do this, use the whatever, and kind of explain it the best way you can. And then hopefully I know who you're talking about or that channel, or we can go to their channel, kind of watch just a little bit of the clip, and then we can kind of like dissect what they're doing and maybe we could add our little flair to it. So to give you a heads up. But if you do something like that, put a timestamp. Joe, can you check out so-and-so's channel, timestamp 1322. He's talking about X, Y, and Z. Do you know about it? Can you explain it? And then more than likely, I already know what it is. But if I don't, we can go to his thing and be like, oh, okay, what he's doing, he just put a fancy word for this. Oh, okay. So that's another thing. All right. Let's see here. What else can we do? Let us look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Man, I made a video on this. And this had like 16 hours, I think, for the candle close and closed above it, which was good. Then this kind of went, and we want to see Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. And that's what this is. Whenever you have, this is a ticker, so Ethereum, and then this is the other ticker, which is Bitcoin. So it's a battle. And to me, it's like a tug of war or an arm wrestle. And this is Ethereum versus Bitcoin. If this goes up, this means Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin. They can both be doing well. But if Bitcoin is performing less than Ethereum, well, then this goes up. And this was going up. And Ethereum is still, at this moment, the leader of the alts. Now, you may say, well, Solana's the leader or Sui. But in the moment, in my opinion, Ethereum is still the leader. So once we start seeing Ethereum kicking Bitcoin's butt, then we can start seeing Solana, Sui, Link, Band, all these coins start going up regardless of what Bitcoin's doing. And that's the moment where we're all waiting for. That's called alt season. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Now, granted, we need Bitcoin to wake up. We need Bitcoin to shake it off and start going up. That's what we need. We need Bitcoin to start breaking our highs. So get out of this bounce zone. So this greenish area, aqua green, blue green, whatever you want to call it, this is from last season's candle body closes and wicks. So we made a zone going to this season. And then here's our bounce zone. So right now, it's okay that it's here, but we want this to get out. I don't want it in here. I want it to get out. I want it to break this level and then start breaking levels going up. Now again, do I want it to come down? Sure, of course. Go up, come down, go up, come down, break the level, get rejected, start doing this number. But what we have to watch out for is coming down. This is what we don't want. Now, granted, if this happens, we're going to short, and the shorts are going to do very, very well, just because everything's going to come down. Everything's going to come down. Let's see here. Mike says, Joe, you and Road Dog are incredible resources. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mike. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I love Road Dog. He's extremely entertaining, but knowledgeable. So it's not all like fun and games. He teaches stuff, and he has classes and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I really like him. And it's funny because what I like doing is I like just seeing who's live. And I saw this guy live and I clicked on it. I was like, what the heck is this? I was like, this dude is like, for one, I stayed on there because he was dumb. He had a turkey on his head. And I was like, man, this dude's dumb. And then it was funny because like he'd do his eyeballs and I was like, okay, it's a little entertaining. And I started watching him and I started watching how he teaches and everything. It's like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. And I was like, all right. Well, come to find out that he knows me. We were in a group together, and he says, he tells the story all the time. He went to the group. It wasn't what he thought it was, just a whole bunch of charts, telling him to go to websites and basically do his own work. And then he left the group, and then I came in, and then he came in again. And when he came in again, he says, oh man, like they really upped their game. They got this guy, Joe. He's in the beginners group showing beginners how to trade and the basics. Because if you don't have a solid foundation, man, you got nothing. Like everything you build on is just going to crumble. So that's why I was there, doing videos and screen shares and the whole nine. And he goes, yeah, I saw Joe. And, it's like, man, they really stepped up the game. And when he started telling that story, I was like, you were in there? Oh man. He goes, yeah, I never, posted any charts and nothing like that, but I saw what you were doing. I was like, dude, that means a lot to me. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Dylan says, Piper showed an indicator on Chart Prime to get the bottom easier. Have you experienced with it and what are your thoughts? So that indicator, I forgot what it was called. But there are indicators. There are indicators. Do I still have it up? I sure do. I sure do. This is why it's best to be watching me, guys. This is why it's best to be watching. It's called the MVRV. The MVRV. Write that down. MVRV. Well, what is the MVRV? It is a widely used metric that measures Bitcoin's market value relative to its realized value. It can be used to identify whether the market is overbought or oversold. Crypto Quant Analysis, crypto blah blah, has analyzed the current MV-RV ratio, which stands at 2.2, indicating balance of the market. Now you can go and click on this next one, and I believe it takes you somewhere else, but this is the actual Crypto Quant. They do have a paid membership, but I mean, it gives it to you for free. Gives you the information for free. So what you could just do is just Google this Crypto Quants MV or V ratio data, and you can click on all these links. For a trading view is the information on trading view, and this is why, again, it's very important to watch me, guys. Ask questions. There are some things that I don't know. Oh, heck, a lot of things I don't know, but then there are some things that I do know. As a matter of fact, I was looking at this, and I'm always doing research. I was looking at this, and I was going to do a video on it, and it's like, I don't know, maybe just for my VIPs. But you're getting it right here because you pretty much asked the question, and here's the answer. And this is the best part about it. I have that video in the VIP, and you have to go join my VIP to do it. You have to join my group to get that answer. No, not here. I want to make money with you guys, not because of you. Yeah, let that sink in. I want to make money with you, not because of you. I don't think any other group can say that. They would rather step on their members' backs to elevate themselves. Not me. Now, am I rich? No, man, far from it. I got $14 in the bank. $14. Oh, wait, my trading account. I got $14 in my trading account. MVRV is a racial relatives of Bitcoin market position and amid short-term selling pressure. So with all this being said, let's see here. It comes down here. Historically, the MVRV above 3 has signaled overbought conditions with higher correction risk, as seen during the 2017 and 2021 bull runs. Controversially, an MVRV below 1 has identified oversold zones, marking potential buying opportunities during the bear markets like those in 2018 and 2020. Now, granted, this says 3, but the actual number is 3.7. But we'll get to that in just a moment. Let's see here. There's more information here. I'm not going to read all this to you. Maybe y'all can read it. Let's see here. What is this one? Oh, that's just news. I'm always looking at news, guys. I'm always looking at news. I'm keeping my group up to date. Lately, the past couple of days have been nothing. And I don't post a bunch of junk in my group. It's just, to me, I don't do that. So here's another site. This is a Bitbo, BITBO. This one, same thing. It has this information, realized versus actual, and then it has the number down here. But this one, I couldn't see how to change the time. So 2017, I'm looking for a 3. Now, just because it goes to 3 doesn't mean it's gonna, so this one's actually a 4. See that, 4? So I think this one's different. I don't think I've seen it. Maybe it is the same, I don't know. But anyway, there's different sites, and this is free. Now, granted, does this one have a paid version of it? Sure, of course they all do. But this is another one, and this one looks pretty cool because it gives you the actual, the realize, and the other one. For crypto quants, this one, I mean, it's more basic, but it's clean, so I like it as well. Let's come over here. What else? What's this one? Oh, here is a PDF, and again, all this you just click. Like if you go to crypto quants and you go to the bottom, is this crypto quant? Yeah. You go to the bottom, you just click on certain things. I forgot what I clicked on to get this, but this is their PDF, and it gives you information on what this indicator does, how it works. It also talks about the equation of what it does, like why why this matters really. You have the supply, blah blah, gives all this, gives you more information about the indicator itself. There is a V ratio, and so there's just a whole bunch of stuff. I recommend everybody read up on this. Let's see, what else? And I was actually going to close all this stuff out. And if I would have, there would have been a really high chance that you would not have gotten all this information. Like I literally was going to close it out before the stream just to save the browser stuff. But here the MVRV is a ratio of, market cap, realized cap, and it gives you information, overviews from Crypto Quant User Guide, interpretation, gives you some more information. Now there are 2 indicators that I'm going to show you in there for free. So again, right here, this is what let's talk about. This is from Crypto Quant. Values over 3.7 is the possible market top. Doesn't mean that it is. It just means it's a possible market top. Under 1, buy. Possible opportunity. So here's some more information. Y'all can read up on that. I'm not going to read all this to you. I think, when you read it, it gets boring. But so I'll just kind of highlight certain things. But here's some information. And then I believe that was it. Yeah, back to this. So let's go and let's look at this. So what I want to do is I want to hide all this stuff. And I love showing you all this stuff. Now, granted, this could have been an easy opportunity for me to say, oh, well, that's in my group. If you want access to that, you have to join my group. Really easy for me to that would have been the perfect opportunity. Did I do it? No. Why? Don't need to. I'll show you right now. So here are 2 indicators. And these indicators are pretty cool. And I'm going to show you how to find them in just a second. So this is pretty cool. So again, there's 2 numbers. You want the blue number here. This is the MVRV. Then you have the Z score. I forgot what the Z score was, but the main thing I'm looking at is the MVRV. But on all that documentation that I just showed you, it has a V score, or you can just type in what is the V score using the indicator or whatever it is. I think it's there somewhere. I remember seeing it. All right. So here, this one doesn't give you the numbers like this. This is the MVRV. This one gives you the plots. This gives you the other plot. But it doesn't give you the 2 point something number. So just kind of give you a heads up. And you're looking right here. It doesn't give that to you. So throughout the whole thing, doesn't give it to you. But what it does is it kind of gets a zone. So you could either have the zones here, or you can just create a zone. Joe, what are you talking about? You go to indicators. You type in MVRV. These are the ones that you want, in my opinion. This one has 990, and this one has 1,000. This is what it looks like. So I'm actually, and these are all my favorites. And today's a good one, guys. Very happy y'all showed up today. Y'all are liking this. Make sure to smash the like. You haven't smashed the like yet? Go ahead and do it. All right. Let me see. Catch up in the chat really quick. Let's see here. Crypto Vidal says, love Road Dog. Best after a gummy. Yes. Let's see here. Yes, guys, let's make this money. Let's do it, guys. Like I'm working very hard to make sure to save you time. It really is. This is a lot of time and effort, what I do. Lots of time and effort. See here. Dylan says, on TradingView, Prime Oscillator Pro and inputs MVP. That's right, MVP in stats on Prime, yeah. So let me see if I can, let's see, indicator, invite only, it's Prime Oscillator Pro, Prime, this one, Prime Oscillator Pro, And input MVP. Okay, so let's try this one. I'll try this one too, so we don't have to get back to it. Oh, so they're both on the bottom. Okay. Might be this one down here. That's pro, okay. Inputs. MVP oscillator. What was it on? Prime oscillator? I'm trying to see the difference. See what this one is. Thinking. Okay, does it like that. Go to MVP. So I'm guessing when it's green, it's the bottom. Yeah, he showed this on his Discord. I forgot all about it. That's pretty cool. Bottoms. Now, granted, the higher the time frame, the better. We're on the weekly. I mean, the daily. Let's go to the weekly. I think he does his on the monthly. I think weekly. But you can see right here on the weeklies, this is the bottom. There's the bottom. And then this, it labeled it as the bottom. But it wasn't like the bottom. But higher the time frame, the better. Yeah, I forgot all about this. Thank you, man. But yeah, so let me show you these other ones. This is, well, this one we don't need for sure. We found one of them. Not sure why this isn't showing up. But anyway. So what you could do, and I actually did that here. What you can do is you can double click in here. And here's my 3.7. I did a horizontal array, and then I did a box. So from 350 to 3.7, it's kind of like my warning that we might be at the top. Then from 3.7 to 4, this is my, we're pretty seriously possibly at the top. Now, does this mean to sell? No. This means to watch for breaks of the low. For me, anyway. Everybody can do whatever they want. But for me, this is telling me to watch out. Now, what do I mean by that? Bring this one down. So if the price, if the blue line, not the yellow, if the blue line starts coming to here, what I'm going to do, and this is, for me, I'm going to do it on the daily, just because I want to be a little bit ahead of the game. And right now, the level I do not want it to break is this low right here on the daily. Now, let's say the blue line, was, let's say the blue line was up here. Hey, what, Mike? Dude, you're the best, man. Mike just did a super chat of $10. The first super chat of the show. I greatly appreciate you greatly. Every single thing that y'all do really does help support the channel, whether it's financial or smashing the like, doing comments on the videos, letting people know about the channel. All that truly does help. And I thank you guys very much. Thank you, Mike. I'm going to read that in just a second. Now, if we were here and I'm in the red, so now I'm watching out. I don't want it to, well, no, we wouldn't be in the red. We'd be in the yellow-ish area. I'm looking for a break of this. If I break here, and of course with my moving averages that we have and our, basically this indicator, this is our trade intuition, Agent Pro plus Ultra Mega Supreme phase 1 indicator. I couldn't put all those words in there. So I just have it as TI Agent Pro Plus. Oh no, Pro, that's it. But my indicator guy said, yes, man, I was thinking about having the indicator. It's a special indicator just for us and everybody who's a member of the group. Trade Intuition, Agent Pro Plus, Ultra Mega Supreme, knowing when to buy the bottoms and sell the tops. Don't round trip indicator. He said, Joe, that's too long. I said, dang it. I said, all right, let me go back to the drawing board. All right, move. Let's see here. So for here, I would have my moving averages. I would have my VWAP, not my VWAP, my moving averages for sure though. And I would say, okay, you know, I'm getting this signal saying that we're probably at the top. It's crossing my, well, let's say here, let's say it crossing my, let me say my 30 SMA. Cross my 30 SMA, and it's crossing my 20% level. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna sell, shoot, man, like 50%. But then it comes back up. I was like, oh, okay, well, I took profit, which is good. And then comes down again, breaks my levels. This is now deep in red. I was like, oh, okay, I'm definitely selling. I'll sell maybe another 50% or 25% or something, just to see if maybe it's a fake out. And then if I break another level, because this indicator does have multiple levels, if we break another level, I'm out. And of course, my VIP group, you better believe it, we're gonna be doing like a lot of screen shares and a lot of, let's see, what did I do? Yeah, a lot of screen shares and everything else. So like my group's gonna know when to like sell and everything. Not only that, but here too. I'll let y'all know. All right, moving on. So let me do this and this. And where's this? There. All right, let me see here. Going on the list. Let's see here. We got B Team Crypto in the house. What's up, my man? What is going on? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Alexander G, of course. Hardest working mod. Got like 14 jobs and 81 YouTube channels that she moderates, and 32 kids, and 7 side jobs. And she managed to do all of it at once. Nah, just fine. But she's great. She's great. Let's see here. See, Dylan says, congrats on the chart prime. Alexander G. Here. Grimmer's in the house. What's up, Grimmer? So appreciate you, Grimmer, for leaving that comment on the last video. Of course, that was the very first chart that we did on yesterday's video. So glad you enjoyed it. B Team says, not bad. Long on Link and looking for more setups. Long on Link. We're gonna look at Link. Link. Wow. We're at our hour already. Stacking of money to buy Prime. Yes, indeed. And if y'all want to buy the Prime, of course, I do have the link in my description. It does help support the channel, etc., etc. So here, Dylan says, yes, the green wicks indeed. They should give a high chance if the bottom, indeed, monthly. Oh yeah. So let me show you this again. Stop drawing. So let me show you. Let's go to the week. Okay, look at this, guys. This is cool. And again, this is free. So we have this down here. There it is. So look at this. This is the bottom. And we can see here's the bottom. And we have this green indicator. And then here we have more bottom and then more bottom. And then, boop, moon mission. You know, you combine this with your support resistance levels. You combine this with just everything. You got it made, guys. Got it made. So just let you know. All right, so Mike with the super chat, thank you again. Mike says, Joe, would you please look at Crow? Yes, definitely. See that right now. Crow, USDT. Let's see. See here. I'm thinking about buying a few thousand more, but wondering if I should wait. Just curious, your thoughts. Thank you, sir. Yeah, no problem. All right. So looking at Crow, and of course, not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. It's come down quite a bit. It had a really nice run up November 2024, and then just huge sell off. Now with this, let's go ahead and delete 63 drawings and just look at this on the weekly so we have more information. Good Lord. Man, I remember this. Ooh, dog it. Look at that. Man. $9 or 9 cents, 97 cents. All right. So we're looking at this. It's come down. We have a possible, we're in a zone, but we're at the possible bottom. It's on the weekly time frame. Candle body closes. Almost. Okay. So we're in this zone. Let us go to a daily. Nice little range here. And I'm really surprised it didn't come down. I'm really surprised it didn't drop more. Like this would have been our level, and it actually broke the level too. On the daily. Like we don't want it to break this level, and it broke it. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe go to 1 cent or something. It just looks bad. And it says, for all you doubters out there, you got one mission. That mission is the moon. Moon mission. Look at that. Good Lord, man. In a day. And this is what's gonna happen, guys. Like I'm trying to warn everybody. This right here is what's gonna happen when the bull run really hits. All of a sudden, all these coins, they're gonna go from nothing to 30%. Oh wow, 30% in 1 day, awesome. I'll just buy the retrace. Next day, next 2 days, total 65%. Oh wow, man, that's crazy. I'm gonna buy the. It's gonna come down to about here at least. So I'm gonna wait again. Next 2 days. What just happened? Missed the entire move. So if there's any coins that you like, Link, Ethereum, Solana, Sui, Pro, HNT, any band, you know, any coin that you like, that you believe in the project, it's always best to DCA, dollar cost average. Could the price go lower? Sure, 100%. But here's the thing, when it takes off, it could take off with no clue, no indication, no nothing, just moon mission. We're gonna make so much money, guys, and I'm really happy that you guys are here. Not just here on my channel, which I'm happy for that, but here in the crypto space. Like nobody teaches us this. Nobody teaches. Joe, can you just do the chart? Sorry. Nobody teaches us this. And just the fact that y'all are here and like y'all are gonna make so much money. Very happy for y'all guys. Now, of course, it takes money to make money. So if you have a $14 account, that's gonna take you a little bit longer to, you know, have a couple million versus somebody who has like a $10,000 account, $100,000, you know, $50,000. Like you're gonna make money faster. It just makes sense. Just makes sense. All right. Let's see here. So on the daily, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And order for me to start gaining confidence in this one, now could you, so the different thought process, if you're an investor, there's really no wrong time to invest. You don't put all of it in at once. You put some in now, and then you wait a week or 2 weeks, regardless of where the price is at, you put some more in. That's one way of an investor to invest. Another way, as an investor, you put in money right now. Again, not financial advice. You put in money right now, and then you wait a week, and then you wait to see in that week if you're doing something like this, and it just broke that level. Oh, cool. I'll enter right now. If it didn't break the level and it came down, well, then you wait a few days and you see it doing this, and you see it right here. And then you wait a few more days, and then you see it doing this thing. And you happen to see it's like, okay, now I can enter because it's breaking the high. So that's another way of the investor thinking. Now, with that being said, let's look to see as a trader when to put some money in this. So that was your investor side. The trader side, I would have to wait for it to break this level. This level right here. This is the highest point. So we have our high, lower high, lower high. And these are pretty much really close to each other. Then we have this drop. So the next level is here and here. But we'll count this one. So in order for me to start with the bullish thought process, we have to break above this zone. And this was from a higher time frame. So let's go from here and we'll go here. Do this across. Now we would have to set an alert above this. So this could also be an investor mindset, but with a safer entry, or it could just be a trade. So it's really all depending on you. So let's go set alert above these wicks. Let's go and let's actually set an alert. So we hit the alert and we're going to do create. Then what we're also going to do, just to make this look fancy, if I can click on it, okay, copy. Let's come over here to this and alert. So your alert, I would set at 0.09975. And the reason for that is because let's say you did enter right now, and this is just a trade. It's not an investment, it's just a trade. And it does this, and does this, and it does this. And you're like, hey, I'm winning. I'm up. Joe doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm making money. I'm making money. I was making money. I was. So now it can do whatever it wants. But once our alert hits first, this has to hit first. Then we make sure that our, this one, oh man, I don't want to do a 4 hour. We have a lot of wicks. Oh, the wicks aren't too bad. We don't have like long wicks. This is, we have some here. 12 hour. So I'm looking at the size of the wicks on different time frames to determine our entries. Maybe we can do 4 hour. So it'll be a 4 hour and a close. And it'll be 0.9788. But just know that, you know, if you have your 4 hour candle close here, the price may come down, but we have a strong chance of it bouncing. and then continuing up. And the benefit of setting the alert and then entering is that more than likely when you enter, you'll have to wait a lot less for you to see profit versus, you know, here you enter and then it could go down. That's something. Crypto Adele says, I like Crow also. Very nice. See here. Wes says, multitasker. Yeah. And it's funny too. Like, I would always hear, you know, them say, oh yeah, you know, she's the best, blah, blah. I was like, okay, you know, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. And then not whatever, like disrespect, but like, okay, like everybody says that, you know, thank you, you're the best. But no, she really is. I see her on a bunch of different platforms or YouTube things, and she's just killing it. I was like, wow, you're here too? What a surprise. Jesse, the same. Jesse, man, killing it. Killing it. Like, just wow. See here, everybody with the emoji, yeah, support, yes. I agree. 100%. Where did my chat go? Oh. All right, guys. So if you liked this information, all the information that I gave you about the MVRV, let me know in the chat. Put a +7 in the chat if you enjoyed this. If you already knew about it, put a +9. That I would really like to know. If you already knew about this, put a +9. If you did not know about it, put a +7. I'd really be interested in knowing that. So let me put this over here. And while y'all are doing that, I am going to do my emoji with the mod queen. The mod queen, of course, is Alexandra G. So thank you very much, Alexandra G, for all the hard work you do. And then, of course, if we can do some of the clovers. The clovers are for Jesse. And then we have Retro Mike Tech. Very smart guy. Great. So I do thank you guys very much. And of course, we got username. Username has been kind of off and on here and there. I just said you're really smart, Retro Mike. And then he goes and he messes it up with 30% of Gary is wife changing money. So here, Mike says, thank you so much, Joe, for spending the time on Crow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. All right, so while y'all are doing the sevens, I would just like to say thank you guys very much. Today's Monday. I might do a live stream tonight at 12 a.m. Not too sure. And this is mainly for, don't stay up if that's like you work or whatever. But if you are on the West Coast or the other side of the world, I might be on tonight at 12 a.m. So just to let you know. But I do thank you guys very much. You guys are the absolute best. And we'll see you in the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys. And find the end screen. 3, 2, 1. See you later. No commercial today. You know what? Oh, wait. We're back. Wait, we're back. Tom Crown is live for everybody that, okay, wait. Let's see if we can jump to his show. Let's see if we can jump to his show. So don't go yet. Let me, hold on. Customize. Redirect. Thank you for telling me that. Tom Crown. Save. All right. So now let's go over there, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Until then,